Hey, what's up guys? So we are about 2 months shy of Horror Nights starting, and so the updates are gonna come probably like rather quickly. I'm guessing in like the next 2 weeks we're gonna start having updates like come out like crazy. So I just wanted to do this sort of like smaller update before we start getting the major stuff announced, because remember, we still have 5 houses left to be announced. I'm believing 2 of those might be IPs, and then the 3 will be original properties. And then we also have scare zones to be kind of announced, but that'll come with the website being fully open. And so if you don't follow Horror Nights Orlando's Twitter account, make sure to follow them. It's at Horror Nights ORL. They will interact with you. It's Mike Aiello. You know Horror Nights, you should know Mike Aiello, but he runs the account, so sometimes he will interact with the guests, he will respond to you, sometimes he answers questions, and sometimes they will post a lot of news and photos and behind the scenes stuff. So make sure to follow them, and then after you get something kind of major announcement or something, make sure to come back to this channel, because I will usually have my update video on whatever that is. So the first picture you're gonna see is what they tweeted out. It is building the homes of Hatton Field. You can obviously see the design plan. You can obviously see that it looks like the outside of a home. So that leads me to believe that we are probably not going to go to the house from Halloween 1. If you remember, this house was announced to be in the parade building. And the parade building typically in the last few years hasn't had much of a facade. So I'm willing to guess they're going to build maybe the house facade to be going on the outside of the parade building. And once we go in, it's kind of going to be on the side of the house, sort of, you know, with us going behind the house kind of thing. I think that's how they're going to kick off this house. So what was tweeted out just yesterday, we also have another picture. It's called Walking Through Haddonfield, shown us by Mike on the Horror Nights Twitter account. And as you can see in the photo, you can blatantly see that that looks like a garage. It's got some kind of like blood or rust on it, which is really kind of cool. You can see that there's a door in the hallway, which, if you didn't know, at Horror Nights, every kind of like space or whatever that an actor or monster or demon, whatever, pops out at you, those are called boo hole. Basically a boo hole, or a boo hole door is what they call them. That's their kind of name for them. I'm gonna guess that it's going to scare us towards the garage and not the way people think it is, because in Horror Nights tradition, they typically want to scare you moving forward. They don't ever want to have a scare that's going to push you back, because then it pushes that guest back, then it kind of makes a ripple effect of the house kind of being pushed back. So typically that's a little insider tip for you to know. If you're walking through a hallway and you know there's some kind of door or something, you can pretty much bet there's going to be something of a scare that's going to push you forward. But yeah, the coloring of this looks really good. It does definitely look like it's on the outside of a neighborhood. Basically the concrete of the parade building, so that lets me know that this scene is inside of the parade building. You're gonna go through these kind of tight neighborhoods basically. And this reminds me of the scene in the first Halloween house, the closet scene, which was very tight. It was very claustrophobic. And I think they're kind of going with that same vibe again, you know, because tightness, and then you have Michael Myers jumping out equals greatness. There's the possession ... in progress. Obviously, we know this is for the Exorcist house, and you can obviously see that those words are kind of carved into that wall, and there's some kind of red, kind of looks like some kind of red shading or something on the inside. Obviously, these words are going to glow. That's no surprise that they're going to kind of have this pulsing effect. Definitely gives me the vibe that the house is going to be really trippy. It's going to have a lot of visuals and a lot of colors. So I definitely look forward to that. Also, I'm not sure if this was confirmed or not, but there is a 9th location And no, it's not the sound stages, because Disaster Q was taken away from us to make room for Fast and Furious Supercharge. They had to basically put another structure somewhere. So there is the 9th location is right next to Man in Black. Basically right on the side of it where their queue space was, they have basically a makeshift kind of tent going on. And really, I was surprised. I was expecting the tent that we have for like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, and Cobweb. I think it's Cobweb, yeah. Next to Simpsons, those kind of tents is what I was expecting. I wasn't kind of expecting what Hollywood does, so that's kind of different, and we'll see if that really works out or not, given the fact of Florida weather. Ugh. But yeah, so some pictures circulated out. The first picture I'm going to show you is just showing what that location looked like before Horror Nights kind of basically took over it. I'm sure it's just stuff you would find backstage, nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. And then now you can see the finished product is basically, you can see it's a giant kind of tent structure. It looks like it has maybe some kind of outside portions to it. I'm not sure how much of that's going to play into the house, or where are we going that's going to be outside. Nothing has been said about what this house is supposed to be, as far as what IP or what original property it is. I think I have a clue, but I'm going to keep that to myself, just in case it is 100% real. Sorry. But yeah, the tent structure looks really good. I'm interested to see how it's going to work as far as the queue line space, because keep in mind, we have on that side, you have Bill and Ted, you also have Man in Black going on, you also have the entrance for Texas Chainsaw Massacre is over there. You also have the express line, and also the exit line for both tent houses comes right out that way. So think about all that. Think about Bill and Ted, Man in Black, Texas Chainsaw Massacre entrance, and the exit for both tent houses coming all kind of on that side of the park for Horror Nights. Then let alone add in this house location, and where's the queue line going to go, where are you going to enter it in, and where are you going to exit. My general thought was that it was going to be kind of a entrance where Texas Chainsaw Massacre was, and then it was going to split off, and then you were going to go around the Man in Black building and then come up to it. But that's just a thought of mine. But anyway guys, that is it for this little update on Horror Nights. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Content like this on the way. I'm talking really fast because my battery is about to die out. But thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace. And also leave it down in the comment section. What are you excited for? What are your thoughts about the Man in Black location? Do you think it's going to work or not? Until next time, peace.